Hi everybody, Reitanna here. I have a very bad habit of going over 15 minutes, so I have to edit a lot of stuff out. So I'm going to try my best to keep this short and simple. So, to start out with, here is the 5 top videos of the week! Yay! Okay, so the first one is Lion King dub fast food order. Second is one that I've loved ever since I was like 14, Devil May Cry 3 funny dubbing. Yes. The third one is Virgil Fun. The fourth one is Death Note Flash, Misa is a Bitch. And the fifth one is one of my favorites, Triple Baka featuring Hatsune Miku, Kasani Teto, and Akita Neru. So those are the 5 videos of the week. Go watch them. Yay! Before I get into today's topic, I've decided that instead of like you guys waiting to go to my DeviantArt to see all the pictures from the San Francisco trip, because let's face it, it's going to take me a little while to get them all up there. I'm finally done editing them. I'm going to put them in a slideshow and put them on YouTube for you. There are 2 pictures I'm going to need to censor because, well, you'll see, but I'm just going to have to censor them because anyway, what I really wanted to talk about today is how every single goddamn person thinks that every single goddamn person smokes or drinks alcohol or does drugs. It's really strange. I mean, I spent a lot of my life being very, very naive, including my older years. Like when I was in beauty school, I'd hear people talking about how they're gonna smoke weed or whatnot, or how they got high or blah blah, and I'm like, seriously, you do that? Surprised. And the number of people who did it surprised me. And I was like, wow, I guess I am only the, one of the few people left who don't do things like that. And then I got the job at Walgreens, and of course you have to sell cigarettes. So the first time I started the job and somebody wanted cigarettes, they were like, you could get some Marlboro Lights, and I'm like, some what? Like, I could see that the box says Marlboro on it, but I'm like, okay, well, there's a red one, there's a gold one, there's a silver one, there's a green one, and there's all these other ones. Which one is which? So eventually I learned which certain ones were just after repetition. But while I was in beauty school, a woman came in to give us a briefing on what we had to do for state board, and she said, if you don't smoke, now's a good time to start, because apparently you're going to get so stressed that you need to smoke. I don't know, I've had great deals of stress in my life, like more stress than somebody at my age back then should not have had, and I'm not going to get details on that. I have never once touched a cigarette. Never! And when I went to state board, hell yeah, I was stressed. Hell yeah, I was scared. Did I smoke? No, I don't think I want to destroy my lungs and my brain cells and smell like cigarettes all the time. Do you know how horrible it is when somebody who smokes comes near you and you have to cover your mouth because, no, they're not smoking, not right now, but they smell like cigarettes. It's disgusting. And I've noticed that a lot of people who smoke, not everybody, but a lot of older people, like 30s or 40s, look much older than they are. They look all sunken in and kind of pasty and glassy, and they all have hoarse voices. And I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? Another funny thing is, I had a woman come into Walgreens once, and she asked me if I had something. I don't remember what the name was. She asked me if I had something, and I'm like, is that a first aid item? Because I wasn't sure. And she's like, no, liquor, as if, hello, I'm supposed to know this, and I'm like, well, we don't sell liquor. Of course we don't, but my thought was, how was I supposed to know what that is? I don't drink. I never have. The only things that I really know are just, the simple things. By the way, when I was in San Francisco, somebody made me a virgin pina colada, which was pretty good. Yay, soda and pina colada stuff. It was good. It was really funny though, because when I walked in there, it was like, there's alcohol, and I was like, we're all underage! We can't! But it's just funny when people automatically assume that, whether or not you're 18 or older, they automatically assume you do something. Like, you don't know how many comments I get on my YouTube where they're like, were you stoned when you did this, or somebody should stop smoking weed, or blah 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 blah, and I'm like, but I don't. Do my eyes look red or anything? Because I don't think I've smoked any weed. If I did, I wouldn't know it, and I'd be kind of scared that I can't remember doing something like that. But I'm not gonna kill myself with stuff that kill my brain cells. I'm like one of the only intelligent people left on this earth, and not only that, but I'm not as intelligent as a lot of intelligent people on this earth. What does that tell you? That tells you that our population intelligence is going down, and everybody's getting stupid because they feel like, oh, I'm just gonna drink in moderation every now and then. And every time you drink, it kills some brain cells. I don't remember statistically how many brain cells it kills, but a lot. It kills a lot. And seeing people drunk off their ass is just, it's funny to watch only because you're like, oh my god, that person is an idiot. And it's just, it's really stupid that why people would do these things to themselves. They go, oh, it's fun. It gets my mind off of my stresses. I'm like, okay, suck it up. There are people who have worse problems than you do and still manage to not do drugs or drink alcohol or smoke cigarettes. Yes, sometimes we have to be on prescription drugs. That is not our fault. However, the choice is yours. So my main issue here is that people automatically assume that, oh, here's one. I'm not allowed to sell alcohol at Walgreens because I'm not 21 yet. I turned 21 in November. When I tell them I'm not 21 yet, and then I tell them that I'm going to be 21 soon, they go, oh, that you're going to have so much fun. And I'm like, yeah, because I won't have to sell I won't have to keep calling people to sell alcohol from me anymore. And they're like, yeah, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't drink by choice. It's not because I'm underage. It's because I don't drink. Ever. The only time that I've ever most slightly consumed any alcoholic beverage is when I was 3. My terrible mother had a glass of vodka, and I said, Mom, can I have a drink of your water? She goes, sure. So drank it, spit it out, cried a little, and haven't touched it any since. It's things like that that kind of get you to not do these kind of things. But come on, man! Just because I'm turning 21 doesn't automatically mean I'm going to go out and get myself shit-faced drunk. No, most likely I'm probably just, I don't really even have anything exciting planned for my birthday. I think the only upside of turning 21 is not having to call people up to sell alcohol, and I can get into places that are 21 and over. I don't know. But I mean, martinis are really colorful, so I could get a virgin martini. I like colorful drinks. Like Izzy's. Izzy's are colorful. I remember the first time that I had Izzy, it was like my tongue got electrocuted. Enough about that, though. So, it's just funny to see people be stupid, that people be idiots, and assuming. And it's just like, yeah, okay, you can go destroy your life. I don't really fucking care. Me, I have other things that can get me high. Other things. Like my projects and stuff. Really, with work, there's not a lot of getting high off of life that I've been doing lately. Basically, the San Francisco trip was my break. Oh my god, that was so much fun. And now I'm back to real life, where you have to work to make money. Because you can't just make money by sitting on your ass. However, I did buy some fleece blankets that I am going to make hats out of to eventually sell on my Etsy. I'm going to make them for human size and for pull-up size too. So when I finally get around to that, I'll tell you when they're available for sale if you want to buy some. God, I haven't played TF2 since before I got sick from my caffeine thing. I feel like I need to play TF2, but I'm like, there's so much I need to do right now. I don't want to get sucked up into video games because otherwise I won't do any of my projects. I think I'm going to end this video before I accidentally go over 15 minutes. I just want to make sure that I don't. This is probably really shorter than normal. So, I will see you next week. And be sure to catch my slideshow that I'm going to probably put up in the next hour or so. Okay, bye-bye.